Hello dear students, welcome to online biology bridge course class, and in this video I am going to explain in brief about some important characters of the next group of the plants called gymnosperms. In the previous video explained about the characters of pteridophytes, before that gymnosperms, and one more group in the plant kingdom is angiosperms. When we compare the characters of bryophytes with pteridophytes and pteridophytes with gymnosperms, the superiority goes on increasing. That represents the process of evolution. So moving to the characters, gymnosperms are more aniscent than angiosperms. What it means? The gymnosperms are evolved before the angiosperms. The last group of the plants evolved in the plant kingdom are angiosperms, but gymnosperms evolved before the angiosperms, and they form the dominant vegetation. Vegetation means group of the plants. They form the dominant vegetation on earth some 200 million years back. That is the evolution of gymnosperms, and today they are dominant only in cold areas where instead of rain, snow is the source of water. Instead of rainfall, the snowfall, ice will be falling during the snowfall. In those areas, the gymnosperms represent the most dominant group of the plants. They are older than angiosperms. They represent dominant vegetation on the earth, and they are believed to be evolved around 200 million years back, and they are growing in cold area where the snowfall is a very common source of water rather than the rain or instead of rain. All gymnosperms are perennial, means they are present throughout the year and woody. They produce large quantity of the wood, forming either bushes or trees. The appearance of the plant may be just like a bush, or the appearance of the plant may be like a tree. And some of they are very large, live for thousands of years. This one is important. Some gymnosperms are living for thousands of years. The two images I have selected here, one is sequoia and another is zamia. Sequoia is tallest gymnosperm. Look at its height, 111.6 meter. This is the image of sequoia, and this is tallest gymnosperm. And here is the image of zamia. It is the smallest gymnosperm, growing only up to 26 centimeters. The smallest gymnosperm is zamia and the tallest gymnosperm is sequoia. The length or the height of sequoia is 111.6 meters. So both the kinds are available in the gymnosperms. This zamia shows bushy appearance. Apart from zamia, cycas is also having bushy appearance, whereas Pinus nitum and this sequoia, they are having the tree appearance, and they are producing the big forest even in cold climatic conditions. Instead of rain, they want or they get the snow as a source of water, and they are more aniscent than that of angiosperms. Then moving to the next one, here the flowers are absent. That is why the gymnosperms are not considered as flowering plants. Their flowers are absent, and very important character of the gymnosperms is Seeds do not occur inside a fruit. They are naked. That is why the gymnosperms are commonly known as naked seeded plants. The common name of the gymnosperms, all the three group of the plants are important. Bryophytes are amphibians of the plant kingdom. Then pteridophytes are the vascular cryptogams, the first land plants having xylem and phloem. Like that, the gymnosperms are called naked seeded plants. The common name used to describe the gymnosperms is naked seeded plants. The reason is seeds do not occur inside the fruit. Hence, the gymnosperms are called naked seeded plants. And another important character is they contain both xylem and phloem. The xylem and phloem are present in gymnosperms, but structure of xylem and phloem, the structure of xylem and phloem is primitive than that of angiosperms. That means if the structure of xylem and phloem of gymnosperms is compared with that of the angiosperms, the xylem and phloem structure is very primitive in case of gymnosperms. What is the reason? In gymnosperms, in case of gymnosperm, even xylem is present. In gymnosperms, the xylem is without vessels. Vessels are important component of xylem and they are present in angiosperms. The xylem contains the vessels in case of angiosperms, but in gymnosperms the xylem is without vessels. Like that, in gymnosperms the phloem is without companion cell. The companion cell is important element of the phloem, but it is absent in gymnosperms and it is present in angiosperms. That's what I told. The structure of xylem and phloem, of course, xylem and phloem are present in gymnosperms, but their structure is comparatively primitive with that of angiosperms. In gymnosperms, xylem is without vessels and in gymnosperms, phloem is without companion cell. But in case of angiosperms, the xylem contains the vessels and phloem contains the companion cell. Here are the other names and images of gymnosperms. This is Cydrus. It is also example of gymnosperm. Ephedra is also gymnosperm. Ginkgo biloba is also a gymnosperm. Apart from that, two names that I explained before, Sequoia and the Zamia, are also belonging to the gymnosperms. Then moving to the next one, economic importance of gymnosperms, how they are important. The wood of gymnosperms, the gymnosperms produce maximum heavy wood and that wood is used for the purpose of construction, especially of conifers such as pine and cedar. They are also the gymnosperms. The wood of pine and cedar are used for the purpose of construction, even for the purpose of packing the material. The wooden boxes which are used for the purpose of packing and transporting the material, they are made up of the wood of pine or cedar. Then important medicinal use. Some gymnosperms have got medicinal property. An anti-cancer drug. This is interesting point. Anti-cancer drug called Taxol. What is the meaning of anti-cancer drug? Drug is medicine, anti-cancer, against the cancer. The medicine which is used to treat the cancer, against the cancer, it is called anti-cancer drug. And the name of that anti-cancer drug is Taxol, and it is obtained from the plant called Taxus. Here is the image of Taxus. It is a name of plant. From this one, anti-cancer drug Taxol is obtained. For the better reference purpose, it is the medicine box of Taxol, how it appears. And many species of ephedra is also a gymnosperm, produce ephedrine. It is a chemical content which can be used to treat asthma and bronchitis. Asthma and bronchitis are the diseases of respiratory system. They are the disorders of respiratory system. Ephedrine is the drug or medicine obtained from the ephedra, and this ephedrine is used to treat asthma and bronchitis. Taxol is Taxol is of medically important drug. Ephedrine is also medically important drug, and both of them are obtained from two different gymnosperms. Taxol is obtained from the Taxus and ephedrine is obtained from the ephedra. Apart from that, the gymnosperms are good source of the food. The seeds of Pinus girardina, known as chilgoza, are edible. Here is the image of chilgoza, just like it appearing just like the almonds. So this chilgoza seeds are edible. They are consumed as food. The gymnosperms are source of the resin, and resins are commercially used for manufacturing sealing waxes, waterproof paints. A type of the resin known as turpentine is obtained from various species of the Pinus. Source of the resin are the gymnosperms. They are the food source. They have medicinal importance. Even they are used for the purpose of wood for construction and packing. Here is the image of chilgoza. Few points about the chilgoza. Let us have a look. Chilgoza represents dry fruit of the Pinus tree. From pine tree, the chilgoza seeds are obtained. They are full of minerals and vitamins. They are rich in mineral elements and vitamins which play an important role in improving overall health of human. So the consumption of these chilgoza seeds, they provide the minerals and vitamins to the body. They help in overall improvement of the health. Chilgoza pine nuts, they can be eaten raw, have a soft texture and sweet buttery flavor, and are especially good in salads. They can be consumed raw or they can be roasted also, and very commonly they are consumed along with the salads. So these are the economic important points about the gymnosperms. Remember which one is medicinally important, which one is the source of resin, and which gymnosperm wood is used for the purpose of construction and packing, and what are chilgoza dry seeds. So this is about the general character and economic importance of the gymnosperms. Hope explained part is clear for you. Thank you.